My name is Juanita Mendiola, born and raised, educated abroad, and learned many things about the atrocities that big countries and big corporations have been doing for the little people such as us. When everybody promised that the Fukushima nuclear power plant was safe, everybody agreed to it, or majority of the people agreed to it, but then the tsunami came and it's no longer safe. And then now the waste from that is threatening our own livelihood. I think that the world needs to start listening to the little people so that the little people can have a chance to survive in this world. And we may be a tiny dot in the world, but we are important too. I understand all the scientific things that they have been advertising, that they say that it's safe if you dilute it in water. In the first place, you have already diluted it in water, but it's still not safe, and you think the Pacific Ocean has enough water to dilute it any further. The problem is when the little fish eat those, whatever the tea thingy, the triton, whatever, when the little fish eat that, the big fish eat it. And when you first dump it out, there's little fishes in there that migrates all over the place. And then the big fish from somewhere else eats it, and the contamination continues. And the fact of the matter is, there is no scientific method to study the future contamination that may interact with whatever is being dumped presently. So nobody can convince me that this move is safe. If you think that it is safe, then dump it in your own lake, or dump it in the land, or use it as an irrigation, because that's the only way that we can believe it's safe. But just to think that the ocean is too big and it can be contaminated a little bit at a time, and I'm only thinking in this little island, for this little island is the resources of the people that need to use the ocean as a sustenance for their survival. Many of us are unemployed, because our government cannot, our economy and our government cannot afford to employ everyone. We presently have 37% unemployment, about 40%, 40% of us are poor, rated poor. So we need the water, the ocean, as our sustenance. But in our culture also, it affects our healing mechanism that we have believed in since the beginning of time in our existence as people of Zamoro. Is the water, the ocean water heals our body ailments. So we rely on the ocean for so many things, and not just being beautiful, or it's called paradise, or that is secondary to what the ocean means to us in our livelihood.